So, new Logic came out the other day, and one of the main features is now you have a keyboard player and a bassist. I was looking at another application called Easy Bass, and I was like, oh, I'll probably pull the trigger on that. It's not exactly cheap, but it does what I kind of wanted to do, and now Apple has their own thing. So I was just like, oh well, I'll wait on that and I'll save that money. But what I ended up doing here, I just created a dead simple beat, and it'll create a track when you right click and choose new session player, and you choose a drummer or a keyboard player, or in this case a bass player. It automatically makes like a bass line for it, which is cool in and of itself. But what I did in this case, I just right clicked on it, chose convert, and then I already did it, convert to MIDI region. So that way you can just go in and modify your notes as you see, so you can just use your pencil tool as the easiest way. So now you have multiple beats. So that's like a single boop. And then you just stretch it out to make the notes longer, and just to kind of feel like, so that now it does this. Boom, 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 boom. So in those little spaces, I guess that's a beat. So like these are like a beat and a half, and in some cases they're just a full beat. Actually, those are quarter notes. When you put down with the, let's zoom in a little bit more. So that fills that. So in this case, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beats to keep that dun dun. That droney sort of sound. And that was all made automatically. So you just right click and choose bass, and it automatically does that for you, and then you can modify how you need it to be. You can go through all the notes, and apparently, yeah, because I mean, when you hit the notes, it's going to be the notes going up scale, right? So this is like the first time I've watched a couple of videos yesterday, and I upgraded my Logic, and I was just watching videos, waiting for it to finish, and then I was like, I'll do it tomorrow morning. But this, having a bass on it's really going to fill in my sound, and not having to write as much. I'll still probably end up having to just let it create it and then just modify it and fit it into how I want it to do it. But you can, like, let's do this. Let's do new track, bass, create. So it creates this bass line. So when you have complexity, you can lower the complexity, you can lower the intensity, the rhythm of the chord, the melody, the octaves, phrasing. You can change your lowest note, so if you want to have it a little bit deeper, so like I'm mostly in D, so you can have that match. You can change how the bass is played, basically, which is really interesting. And then you can create your own pattern of how you want the bass to play with. So I mean, I think this is just this solves a problem of me I was like, maybe I'll just buy like a cheap bass. I still want to get a physical bass at some point, but this is definitely a great stopgap for that. So it's like, okay, I can just use this. This is already existing. Logic 11. I think this is just 11, right? Yeah, 11. Logic 11. This comes as a free upgrade if you already have Logic 10. So I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to start playing around with this. This is, I think this is what I need right now to make my sound a little bit thicker and to fill it in better.